Lights, camera, magic time. Got a phone and a gimbal feeling so sublime. Capturing the world with a story to be told. Turning simple moments into pure digital gold. It's the MAJic Chat Show, yeah, the MAJic Chat Show. Everyone's invited, putting on a magic show. Yeah, the MAJic Chat Show. Let's go.
Why is it cut off like that?
Hi.
Where did Jen go?
Where did Jen
Nobody-
go? I
Where
don't
did
know.
she go? Jen's just a gray square now.
Here.
Have you heard of the Great Soprendo?
The Great Soprendo?
Right.
Yeah,
No.
he's a magician. Piff, puff, poof. That's his famous words. And then
wait.
piff, puff, poof.
Piff, puff, poof.
Yeah, and then Jen appears.
Why is nobody here? I posted it to my socials.
We don't talk about nobody being here. That's like Bruno.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to start.
What's been going on, peeps?
Lisa.
Yes, you do.
Woo!
There's Lisa. Hey.
But she doesn't feel.
Oh,
Go ahead and
she's
start, Debbie.
I'm
You
sorry.
don't wait.
Sorry, Lisa.
she's
Hi,
here.
Fan.
Okay. So we're gonna
She's under the
start-
weather today.
we're gonna start with a topic that is near and dear to my heart because I love this roller coaster so much. I'm still bummed that it's not Aerosmith anymore, but tomorrow we get the full playlist for the songs that are going to be on Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets, or with what is it? Is it with the Muppets or is it with Electric Mayhem? What are they calling it officially? I should know that. Oh wait, let me share
I'm
my
not
screen.
sure.
Let me share a
Have they come
screen.
up with a name yet? An official name?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, there it says Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. Electric Mayhem performing Can You Picture That? Can You Picture That is going to be the pre-show song. Like they're going to be rehearsing it. Remember how the old pre-show was? Hey, Jill. Remember the old pre-show how they were rehearsing a song and then their manager came in and was like, "Come on, it's time for the show. You got to go." Well, it's going to be the same type of thing,
Okay.
but it's going to be Electric Mayhem and they're going to be practicing Can You Picture That? And then Scooter is going to come in and say, "Come on, guys, you got to go to the show." So it's basically going to be the same thing, just with Electric Mayhem.
So you sure it's Scooter and not the chef? Go on, Mike.
Earn the burn of the dear woman.
Hey, Carla. Hey, Timothy. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, so they released a few pictures and a couple of the songs. We get the full playlist tomorrow. Song 2 by Blur. I have no idea. I've never even heard of Blur. And another one of the songs is going to be Born to Be Wild featuring Camilla the Chicken.
What?
Oh my gosh. But I don't know. The way the Aerosmith songs were, it was like a snippet of one of their songs, and then a snippet of it was like a medley of their songs. So I don't know if this is gonna be like how Guardians is, like, you get a different song every time, or if it's gonna be a medley of songs like it was when it was Aerosmith. I don't know. I've not read anywhere. They've not like made that clear. Just that we get the full list tomorrow. But these are the new pictures that they've released. This is the pictures from the pre-show. So we've got Animal on the drums,
Okay.
Dr. Teeth. There's Floyd Pepper and Janice. And there's Floyd, and I cannot remember that guy's name. That's not Zoot. Zoot's the blue guy. Can't remember his name. So
Okay.
that's what I know so far on Rock and Roller Coaster. I haven't heard an opening date yet, but it's supposed to be pretty soon because they started working on the pre-show before they actually closed the roller coaster down. So, and I don't know how much they're going to be changing. Still,
Okay.
that's hilarious. Yeah, we see a Janice lookalike on body cams getting arrested all the time.
So the members of the band are Dr. Teeth, Animal on the drums, Floyd Pepper bass and vocals, Janice lead guitar vocals, Zoot on the saxophone, and Lips on the trumpet.
Lips, okay, that's the one I didn't know. Has he always been with them? I don't remember him.
That's what it says the band members are for Electric Mayhem.
I don't remember him.
No, they do resemble fact band members, don't they, of different bands. You got Lips, Mick Jagger.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
You got Janis Joplin.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I have that I don't really care for is the new pass holder merch. So it's called VI Pass Holder Summer Days 2026.
VI? Oh,
VIP
Pass
VI
holder.
Pass Holder.
Okay. Play on words.
Yeah. But let me see if I can make it bigger.
Good night, Timothy.
It's so plain. There's no characters. There's no sparkle. I don't know if it's embroidered or not. I can't tell. And it says we get our 20% off, but I don't see any prices or anything on anything.
Oh, great. If it's,
it's free. We get 20% off free.
Yeah. Well, if it's $100 bag, 20%, yay. Paying $80. What does that look like? It's like one of those rubberized bags.
That's what it looks like. That is what it looks like. And look at the hat. It's
very plain.
Very, very plain. The only thing I remotely like is a popcorn bucket.
Oh, they got a new popcorn bucket coming out?
Just for pass holders. There's the castle. That looks like it's a small world, maybe. There's Hey. There's Orange Bird and Mickey and Minnie, but you can't see the other side unless that's what the other side looks like. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a pass holder magnet.
Yeah, like a pass holder magnet.
Yeah.
But I don't care for it. We should get something fancier than that. All the money we spend. Come on.
I mean, they do more for the DVC guys than they do for pass holders.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And, I would think that the pass holders are in the parks more than the DVC and spending more money.
Absolutely.
That's just me.
Hey, Teresia.
Yeah, but that does sound about right. Because DVC, I think from my knowledge of DVC, because it's so expensive, they haven't got no money left to do anything else. Whereas the pass holders just a park ticket.
Yeah,
and they're all on just the one page, except for the popcorn buckets on a separate page. So you got the hat, the crossbody bag, The crossbody bag
And it's a lounge fly.
is probably the nicest one. Yeah, and it's a lounge fly, so it's going to be super expensive, and there's nothing fancy to it.
Is that is that like a lady's bag, or is it like unisex, guys, girls? What?
It's a
And
Merce. It could be a Merce.
I can't tell if the ears are just like stuck on there.
It looks like the
Pick it
bag's made. The ears are made into the bag.
Yeah. It'd be typical for a lounge fly because most of the ears are.
And then you've got this hanging off of it, which is nice, but I'd put it in the bag because that's going to flap around and hit you on the hip while you're walking. I don't like this collection at all.
No, it doesn't impress me for a pass holder.
No. Oh, where'd it go? And there's a popcorn bucket. Yeah, I'm not wild.
So you get a plastic bucket, a plastic bag to carry your stuff around in, and a dumb T-shirt.
Yeah.
And a hoodie. And a hat.
And just to let you know, Jen is backstage.
Does she want back in? No. I guess not.
Jen, you coming in? What? She's trying to get in.
Oh. Well, I added her and nothing happened. Oh, there she is. Why are you muted?
You're muted, Jen. We don't know what. There she goes. Now she has a voice.
Sort of. We'll see.
The next thing, I don't really need to show this, but I will.
Oh, Patrick's in. Patrick Julian.
Hey, Patrick. Welcome in.
I believe it was Patrick's birthday recently as well.
Oh, happy birthday, Patrick.
It was yesterday. Happy birthday.
Okay, so WDI, which is Walt Disney Imagineer permit, hints at changes coming to It's a Small World. I was hoping they were going to knock it down and put something else there. I really don't like this ride. I really don't. But
Disney World.
It is Disney World. Visit Disney World. But they're going to, it says they think it's signage because it's Kentavo is the contractor and they usually do signage. So they think they're just going to do something to the signage in front of the ride.
I mean, it is a little underwhelming.
It said, where did it go? WDI permits tend to point toward guest-facing changes through signage. Oh, those signage can cover a range of possibilities from exterior updates to queue or boarding area elements. So it's not going to be anything ride changing.
No.
It's just going to be something with a facade or something like that. So.
Right. I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do with the ride, really.
Yeah. So.
You know, it's a water flume. It's basically a water flume on flat water flume. That's all it is. But this, you know, this here at Walt Disney World, it's different than California. California is definitely a log flume ride. It's all enclosed. But here, the entire show building is flooded in Florida. So that, I mean,
different in California?
It's not flooded in California. No, the actual sets are out of the water in California.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Only thing you have is a river running through, and you ride in the. It's basically a log flume, just a level, flat log flume. It's lazy river. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that because I've never been to Disneyland. Disney Store.
Sets don't move. Huh? They're not floating on water.
What's that, Jen? What'd you say?
Our sets don't move here. They're not floating on water.
No, the sets are
they?
solid, yes, but the entire building is flooded. You know what I mean? If you look around, there's water. You can't get out of a boat and be on dry ground. It's going to be wet.
Mhm.
In California, you could literally step out of the boat over the rail and you're on dry pavement. Yep.
Hey, John, welcome in.
Hey, John Corndog, welcome in, John.
I guess
So,
I'd have to see it
Disney
because I don't
Store,
understand. Because
we're gonna get a Disney Store back, a physical
That's a
Disney
boat
store.
ride.
Physical
Hey.
Disney store. Do we need a physical Disney store?
What do you
No,
mean?
I've heard there's more Disney stores coming.
In the mall, they're gonna start. Well, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna start with 2. They've only announced 2 locations so far. At Rose Park Mall in Pittsburgh is gonna open on May 23rd, and Westfield Garden State Plaza Mall in Paramus, New Jersey in the fall of 2026. And they're limited pop-up stores, I guess, to see how they do. I'm excited. I need a Disney store. I
Yes.
need a Disney store.
What are they called?
Me too.
Pop-up
Pop-up?
Disney?
I'm guessing. Well, I was thinking like a kiosk thing in the middle of the mall or something.
Right.
You know, that's what pop-up made me think. You know, something that's temporary that they can just take away really easily, but they're saying it's gonna have like the element like in-store show elements and stuff. You remember the old Disney stores, how they had the big like movie thing in the back where kids could sit and watch stuff, and
Not
so
unless they're utilizing an old store that's closed down.
maybe.
It could be almost like the Phantom stores are with, Halloween. They're just pop-up stores.
Yeah, that's true too. Could be something like that. Yeah, but hey,
Right.
Matthew.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I'm excited because, I mean, yeah, I can order from the Disney store online, but I like to go in and look and try things on and,
Yeah, sure.
just like I do at the park, just like ruminate over everything
I
that's
like to
there
go
and,
to the
oh, I like this, or I like this, or which do I like more, and, feel the material and,
Yeah.
and I'm 2 hours from the park. And when
I like
I'm at
to
the
carry
park,
Mickey
I'm spending all
around.
my money on food and stuff, and I want to go to a store, and I don't have to go all the way to the park to get merchandise. So yeah, I'm excited, but they're acting like, I guess it's a test to see how it's going to do. I don't like the term pop up because that sounds temporary, but I guess it's a test. I guess to see how well it's going to go.
I guess
Yeah,
they're trying to get back into the retail market again, it sounds like.
Yeah, because we've had a few pop-ups here in the UK.
Now, how did they work out, Murray?
Well, I think they were doing well, but I think they closed within 6 months.
Right.
And the last thing I have is
Thanks, John Corndog.
May 1st to July 31st.
There's
a new
in the chat.
Right.
What? There is a new pass holder magnet, Toy Story themed. It features Buzz and Woody, and it is going to be available at Creations.
Well, starting when?
May 1st. May 1st to July 31st.
May 1st. That's a good time. What do you think, Murray?
Yeah.
May 1st would be a good time.
Should be. Because I missed out on the last one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So we have all that coming, and May the 1st, you're going to get, and you know why they have Buzz and Woody? Because the new Toy Story movie.
That's when
I
all
forgot about that.
of the Disney VIP summer stuff is going on. May 1st, July 31st.
Jen, you're frozen.
I was looking at park dates as well. May the 4th, no parks were available to book. They're all gone.
I thought it was just Hollywood Studios that was full.
It was just Hollywood, but then then a few days later, it was all the stores, all the parks.
Because everybody's going to hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're frozen, Jen. You're lagging real hard.
That's also May the
So that's all the news I have. If you go to Flower and Garden at Epcot, get the Tong Hulu. That's all I can talk about. I love it's in China.
Where is it, Debbie?
It's in China. Oh, I can't remember the name of the. Hang on, where's my passport? Because I can't remember the name of the place. It's on my. It is definitely on my bank statement because I keep eating it.
Debbie, when you went to Epcot and you saw that band,
Which one?
I don't know, the one recently, I had no idea who they were. But Lisa said to me, was he the one who sings "I Want to Be Jessie's Girl"?
Oh, Rick
Jesse's-
Springfield. Yes.
We went into a store yesterday, and as soon as we got into the store, that song come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love Rick Springfield. I was in love with him when I was a teenager. Everything was Rick Springfield. And I've never seen him in concert, and he comes every year and I didn't know it. And I had to go see him. I had the best time. It was a wonderful concert. Absolutely wonderful. Lan Yan, Lanyan, Lan Yan. That's the name of the place in China. And it's Tong Hulu, skewer of strawberries and grapes coated in candied sugar syrup. It's only 3 ingredients: strawberries, grapes, and sugar. And I looked up how to make it. It's just boiling water with sugar, and they put it's strawberry, grape, strawberry on a wooden skewer, and they dip it in the boiling sugar, and then they dip it in ice water so the sugar hardens. That's all it is, but it is so good. Oh my God. I love it.
Mm.
What, you like the fruit or the fact that it's covered in sugar?
Both.
All right, Flower and Garden. That's what we're in now. Where is it at? And what's the place called?
Lan Yuan. It's where the entrance in China to the where you go in where the
Lanyan.
museum,
Lanyan.
yeah, like where the Chinese museum thingy is, where you go in with the movie, the reflections.
Yeah, Tang Hula, skewers of strawberry and grapes coated in candied syrup. $7.25.
And I always get the cheesy crab wontons too, but I mean those are just you can get those at any Chinese restaurant, but yes, that's it.
Do you have this app on your phone?
No, I guess not. What app is that? What's it called?
It's called WDW Food and Wine.
Yes, I do have that app on my phone. I totally forgot all about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is in there. And all the foods are listed. So if you're looking to go to Flower and Garden, anybody, you need to get this app. It's the WDW
Yeah,
Um,
it's free. It's
Flower and Garden.
I forgot about it.
Yep, it's an excellent app. Has everything food wise for the festivals. What's that, Jen? And let's see.
The other thing I had that I really liked that I would have again. I don't know if I'll have it again because there's other things I want to try. It was at the pineapple thing.
Pineapple things.
Yeah, the pineapple thing. I'm bad with names.
See, while you're looking at that, I was just reading Matthew's comment. I agree with what he says. The Toy Story magnet shouldn't be at Epcot because it should be at Hollywood Studios.
It should be.
So I agree with that.
But the only thing that I can guess that they're doing, Murray, is Epcot's bigger, more open, more room, I guess.
Yeah.
The pineapple promenade. It's that hot dog. It's a spicy hot dog. It's not super spicy though.
Right. And when does Flower and Garden go till, Debbie? It's not too much longer, is it?
First, I think it goes to June 1st.
June 1st.
Yeah, that hot dog was really good. It wasn't worth $8, but it was still a good hot dog.
Yeah, I hear you. So also, I'm looking through the WDW Food and Wine app. You have a lot of filters that you can set up on things that you want to get. Was awesome. Sorry, I didn't get a stream.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I was amazed. It was almost like I said, I've never seen him in concert before, but it was almost as if no time had passed. Like he was jumping around and kicking and it was like I felt like a kid again. Like I was still watching the same guy that I had a crush on as a teenager. He was really, really good. I expected him to seem older, and he did not seem older at all.
What did you expect him to come out in a walker and a cane?
Oh, but I expected him to seem older, but he didn't seem older. Except, I mean, he looks a little bit older, but he doesn't look like he's in his 70s.
He's 76.
I know.
I mean, come on. He's only 10 years older than me. I mean, give me a break.
Well, how old was Herman's Hermit? Same thing. Peter Noon is 78, and he was doing the same thing, kicking and jumping. And I saw him in the 80s. I saw Herman Hermits in the 80s, and when I saw them at Epcot, I thought for sure he wouldn't be kicking that high. I was like,
well, you know who I was looking at some of the other streams coming out of some of the concerts. I saw Billy Ocean looked terrible. He sounded terrible.
He sounded terrible as well.
Yeah.
oh, really? I didn't watch that one.
And that's such a shame because we love Billy Ocean.
Yeah,
being a Brit as well, but and that was when we first. That was I think that was our third and fourth day of our trip there, and we didn't get to see him because it was washed out, and we really missed out. We really missed out on that. But in a way, I'm glad we didn't waste the time because I don't want to have that
as your last memory of Billy Ocean.
Yeah.
I
mean, years ago we saw Chubby Checker at Busch Gardens, and he was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
still rocking
the other day, and he's still good too. Yeah, 38 Special is still really good too. Yeah, some of them are still.
Yeah, we saw 38 Special there at Garden Rock, and that was.
And that's new to me, 38 Special.
Yeah, John Corndog saw 38 Special about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Sounded fantastic. He enjoyed watching them. Yeah, they were good, John. We saw them last year. Jen and I did. They were very good. That was cool. Okay.
See, what I find is as well, some of like Disney Springs, you got their acts down there, the unknowns. Some of them are really good.
Yeah. Well, have you ever heard the band over at EPCOT over in England? Command Performance.
No.
Command Performance is excellent. They're a rock and roll cover band for 80s music. I think 80s, 90s maybe.
Okay.
They're good. They're really good. I mean, I could sit there and listen to the whole set.
Right. See, Dopey fan just reading my mind. Lionel Richie's awful as well.
Yeah, that's it's a shame. But everybody gets older.
Your
I mean,
voice is an instrument too.
Yeah.
And if you don't use it, your vocal cords, you have to keep them stretched out and exercise it just like using an instrument. And if you stop, you have to start all over again. You have to, if you don't keep singing, you lose it.
Well, it's kind of like, look at Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart went over and started doing the oldies like Tony Bennett, songs that Tony Bennett would sing because his voice couldn't handle all the rock and roll songs anymore. Too many cigarettes and alcohol.
See, John Corndog, he was saying the cover bands are very nostalgic. I get that. If you know the bands and you know them well, you know what they're capable of.
John, have you, John Corndog, have you ever caught Command Performance over there at in the England Pavilion at EPCOT? They usually play back in the garden, like back in the back where the Winnie the Pooh meet and greet is. They're mainly in the evening, though. What I've noticed.
Back where that gazebo is back there.
They're running out of money. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
They should stick to lipstick.
The ABBA cover band that was there.
That was good.
They were good. Yeah.
They were good.
They were really good.
I enjoyed those. They did a good job.
Yeah.
I don't think you can go wrong with ABBA music.
No, they had so many songs that you don't even realize, there was ABBA, but a lot of people don't think of them. So what else do we got tonight? What we got going on, Murray?
Not a lot. Still licking my wounds. And dreaming, daydreaming.
Yeah. And dreaming. So
I thought you were going to do trivia, Mike.
I am. I was waiting to see if Murray had anything.
Oh, okay.
What was the one? As of April 26, Orlando is buzzing with major development for Universal Orlando?
Yeah, I know they're looking, and I don't know because I don't really know too much about what's going on because I've been away for so long from there. But I know, unless it's already done, the Fast and Furious ride at Universal.
Okay.
I know Universal Hollywood, that's already in place, but I think they're looking at that over in Orlando as well.
Okay. City Walk is getting an update. Preparing for a 2027 Fast and Furious coaster. That ought to be pretty.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That Fast and Furious ride is so stupid. I cannot wait for the roller coaster. However, I don't know when we're going to go back. We used to have annual passes to Universal, and Travis is not the biggest theme park person, and I think I got him burnt out on it. But that's why I got my Disney pass, so I could just go without him whenever I wanted to.
And don't forget, you got the World Cup soccer football we call it, coming up this year, and it's held in the US.
Okay.
There is There is a few warm-up games that's being played at Orlando, and I know England has got 2.
Oh, here in Orlando?
Yeah. June the 10th, they're playing, playing Costa Rica, I think.
I think I remember you saying something about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when I think about that World Cup going to Orlando, you know what the traffic is like on I-4 now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that road?
Mm.
World Cup?
Yeah.
Because I
See,
know.
that's,
Go ahead.
I
Sorry, no,
avoid
go-
I-4 like the plague.
see, and that's something that we would like to do. It's something that we've been waiting for, and now obviously it's happening. US is holding a tournament. I've wanted to go and see my home nation play football in Orlando, and there's a chance of me being able to do it. But we're looking at the prices, and just the prices are just so extortionate.
What's a ticket to go to a soccer game now?
Here, I don't know. I wouldn't enjoy going to a soccer game here in the UK because it's just so much football hooliganism
Right.
here.
Right.
But we used to go to basketball in Orlando with the Orlando MAJic. Something that we're not used to. The team supporters are mixed. They're all mingled in with each other.
Oh, you couldn't
And
do
they're
that
not-
in England. They kill each other.
Yeah, yeah.
They're serious
So-
about their football.
Yeah, it's a bit too serious.
Well,
I think
good.
that just goes. I think that's just an excuse for all the badness that comes
Right.
along with it.
You're kidding me.
No.
No way.
Yeah, yeah,
Almost
$262.
for
Yeah.
a game?
each.
Is that for the World Cup or is that just in
That's
England?
just a warm-up game at Orlando.
Oh my
What?
god.
Yeah, that's each.
Per person?
Yes.
Holy cow. $262. And that's not got final. Well, you know what though?
It's just a friendly game. It's a friendly game.
Oh yeah, right.
So it's not.
But I remember going to a Super Bowl in Jacksonville when I had my limousine company. They were scalping tickets at $3,400 a ticket. That's nosebleed.
Wow.
I don't want to go anywhere that bad.
Front row, 50-yard line, front row, okay, was well over $20,000 a ticket.
Wow.
But see, here's the problem with US football compared to, World Cup football. Okay. That one Super Bowl game, tells everything at the end. And, it's a must be, just like, I guess, a World Cup final. So
Yeah.
more of a corporate event now, where the general public, not even, they have to go. If you're a season ticket holder in the stadium that they're holding a Super Bowl in, if you have a season ticket for that stadium, that ends at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So your seats are gone. You have to buy the seat just like anybody else.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty horrible. Hey, how you doing, Park Bros?
Hey, Lawrence.
Lawrence, thank you for joining us.
See, and as Derby fan says, she spoke to her grandson today, and for a Premiership top flight club football game, it's £600 a ticket.
It's
See,
rough.
we we have no interest in going to any sport events here in the UK.
Well, you can't. I mean, the average person can't afford it. It's probably just like here in the US. It's a, hey, Strawberry Fields, hello. It's probably just like a sporting events here when you get to the major events like Super Bowls and NBA finals and, baseball, World Series. I mean, it's more of a corporate event anymore.
Yeah.
Big corporations buy up the tickets and they give them away.
Yeah.
And that's who buy. I literally, we went to my company when I had the limousine company actually went to Tampa. And that was the year the Baltimore Ravens were playing, I think, the Giants, New York Giants. Literally, they hired my car to go pick up 10 football tickets. They paid my chauffeur for 10 hours. It was a 10-hour minimum day. Paid him 10 hours to drive across the street from the stadium, pick up 10 tickets and drive them over to the stadium, drop them off. He was done for the day, but had to pay for it for 10 hours. That's what they paid.
Wow.
To go to an airport that was literally across the street, pick up the tickets and take them into the stadium. And that's the craziness that happens. It's a corporation. That jet flew in, handed him tickets. They got back in the jet and flew away.
Crazy.
Totally crazy.
See, when we went to the basketball, we had an amazing time.
Mm-hmm.
The atmosphere is just it was pleasurable.
Oh yeah. Hey Matt, welcome in, Matt.
Hey, Aurora. Hey, Matt.
Hello.
Hi, Matt.
Hello. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We're here with our MAJic Chat show, talking over some craziness that we know in the overall. And then again, we are Disney, but we just go over a whole lot of different topics. So was there anything else? Oh, imagine a revamped Marvel themed area at Walt Disney Studios Park. What was that all about, Murray?
I don't know. I was quite a little bit confused with that.
I wish they would take that away from Universal and give it back to Disney.
But they can't.
Don't understand why they can't. Why can't they? Explain. Someone please explain that to me. Don't understand. I know there's some agreement, but I don't understand it.
Right. There's certain characters, like if you notice down at Disney Springs, you can have like Wolverine, you can have Deadpool, those guys, but like the other one, I mean, you can have Iron Man. I haven't seen a whole lot of other one, but some of them somehow are contractually through Universal still. So that
Disney owns Marvel, and isn't there something like east of the Mississippi they can't have any rides that have to do with the characters that Universal has rides of? Or
I don't know.
something,
I mean,
but they
I
can
know-
have Guardians?
Yeah, they can have Guardians. I don't know. It's that, that universe, Guardians is their own. Yeah, they have the Guardians.
That doesn't make sense.
Like who has Spider-Man?
That's like Spider-Man.
Universal has Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was Sony, I thought. So who has Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's got his part
Marvel.
of Marvel's.
He's Marvel.
Yeah.
But Sony Pictures had the movies. But what is he now? Because none of the Spider-Man movies is on.
Okay, let's read what John Corndog has. Yes, Yes, well, first Jen said, yes, Debbie, east of the Mississippi, except outside of the continent, cruise ships
Cruise
can
ships
have
have
them.
them.
Universal Marvel Theme Park from John Corndog. Contract for Orlando does not have a set expiration date, operating instead in a perpetuity as long as the Universal uses the property.
So if Universal decides they don't want to do it anymore, then Disney can.
Apparently,
Does Disney get any part of, like, what's the word I want? Like royalties or anything? Any part of the money from Universal using their characters that they own?
I wouldn't. I mean, they'd probably get What's that, Jen?
I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just trying to understand because I've
No,
never understood it.
no,
I
and,
mean,
and
I'm
it's
not being all like Disney should get to use their characters.
no.
I don't understand the agreement or whatever that they have.
No, they already paid for the rights.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying
But when they
Universal John has
started-
already paid for the rights.
But when they started, though, Disney didn't own Marvel yet.
Oh, see what Lawrence has put.
Marvel Super Island opened at Islands of Adventure. Disney didn't own Marvel yet.
Right. Well,
Disney earns royalties from Universal using Marvel characters. And I'll bet that's a hefty
Okay,
payment
so
as well.
Lawrence says, yes,
Yeah,
they do make royalties from Universal using
Yeah.
Marvel characters.
yeah,
Okay.
it's probably a hefty payment, but they still, I mean, they wouldn't do it if they weren't making money. They're making money.
Okay, because I know, because like I said, we used to have an annual pass to Universal, so I remember that Disney did not own
Right.
Marvel
Right.
at the time that Islands of Adventure opened. Because
Maybe that would be an interesting topic that we could delve into a lot deeper on maybe on another show.
Yeah.
Well, look at Star Wars. That was never Disney.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas Studio, and then Disney bought Lucas.
Yeah.
You know,
To me, it's like a lot of these small companies are trying. The bigger companies like Disney, Universal, they're trying to conquer everything.
yeah. Well, they who was it? Electric Light and Magic, was it that owned that? I gotta remember.
Oh,
That-
I know what they're called, and I just drew a blank. Industrial Light and Magic.
Industrial, yeah, one of that, something like that. Industrial Light and Magic was part of, Lucas and all the Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
but they contracted out for other movies too. They didn't just work for Lucas. I mean, like they were part of Lucasfilm, but then they contracted out to
Right.
and worked on other stuff too.
Well, why don't we work on that and find out all we can? Like Lauren said, he said that would be a great topic for a deep dive
Yeah.
next time, because it's probably, we're just scratching the surface of what it really is, and hopefully we could go out there and look and find it. I think it would be very interesting for people. They would actually see, where it is and how it got there.
It would also be nice to see what they can do in the parks with regards to these other movies as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Star Wars, Hollywood Studios, they got a huge area there for Star Wars. So it'd be nice to see what other parts in the parks Disney can make room for.
I keep seeing walls and stuff up in Galaxy's Edge. Just not like big walls, but just like little places here and there. There'll be like a little wall up. And I'm wondering if any of that is for, when the new movie comes out, they're going to be doing some stuff like, the Millennium Falcon, the Smuggler's Run, they're going to be doing changes in that. And then they're going to be changing part of Galaxy's Edge to include some of the earlier movies that have like the dual timelines in Galaxy's Edge.
Right.
So I wonder if they're thinking about expanding or maybe adding another ride that's maybe.
I don't know. I don't know how much more they can. Yeah, I don't know how much more they can go outside of it. I truly wish that they would have used the Galactic Star Cruiser for something instead of just shutting it down and making it a, you know, an office complex.
You know, someone, I don't remember who said, but someone said, you know, they should have, it might have been Doug. They never should have made it a hotel. They should have made it some type of attraction
Right.
rather than a hotel, because when you, especially if it's like your one and only Disney trip in your life, like you want to stay at the hotel and then go do things at the park. You don't want to stay at the hotel all the time and do things at the hotel. And that's what that was.
It was 2 days. It was a 2-day commitment. It wasn't that whole thing. What the premise was for it, it was supposed to be all immersive. When you went into the Galactic Star Cruiser, you came in through Batu, and basically you were loading onto a Star Cruiser, launching off the planet of Batu, and then you would go and you would actually get on the ship and have a mission. You actually had a mission to do
Oh.
for 2 days.
I would have liked that, but I'm super
Not at $4,000 a person, you wouldn't have liked
Star
it.
Wars back. If I had the $4,000, I would have.
I don't know, Deb. That's
Look.
See, and Lawrence has put, I didn't know that Disney owned Fox now. Is that Fox TV? And Disney owned Fox as well now.
Fox. Oh, they have The Simpsons now, and The Simpsons are. I can't talk. The Simpsons are at Universal now as well.
Yeah.
yeah. And like just not, Lauren said the same thing. The Star Cruiser was a totally immersive experience. They own what was used.
20th Century Fox,
20th
yeah.
Century Fox. Okay.
So it looks like everyone's scratching everyone's back.
Yeah, I mean, how far can it go before you wind up with this one company owning it all? I don't know.
Is that the whole objective?
I
That's
don't know.
illegal in America. That's a monopoly. You can't do that.
Yeah. All right, so I have some from a friend of mine. Oh, I wanted to show this. Guy, Dutchy, right? Murray.
Omar.
Yeah.
Omar. So he
Yeah.
came over, and his big thing was to give everybody Stroop waffles.
I didn't get any.
I didn't get it. I did get them. I got a little bag of them he gave us when we met him over at
Before I met him.
Galaxy's Edge. But let me tell you what though. Look what I found in Florida. They're all over the place. Jen said. Jen says they're in every store.
Yeah.
Stroop waffle.
Do they taste the same?
This one is a caramel, just like he had with him that we got. What's that, Jen? Jen's yelling at me.
Lawrence got Stroop waffles. I didn't get any.
I'll bring you some the next time I see you from over at the grocery store.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Debbie. You're part of the same crew as me.
At least I got to meet him.
It says
I've met him several times, and he didn't get me nothing either.
I'll give you a Stroop waffle, Murray. And it'll be a U.S. Stroop waffle.
Well, somebody said they were imported. We could get them over here, but they were imported, which means they're expensive, which means I can't afford them.
It says Dutch waffle. There's only one in this little bag.
Dutch waffle.
It says Dutch waffle. Yeah, it said right down here at the bottom. And I wish I could turn it around. Look at that.
Dutch waffle.
Dutch waffle. So one of our good friends is actually going to be on the next show. I'll be hosting it. It'll be on the next week, next Wednesday. So everybody, please set your. They have them at CVS. Lawrence said. They have them at CVS. Debbie, go to CVS. But so Nick from Ear to Their Travel will be here. Nick used to be a cast member at Disney for 12, 13 years, I think. He actually moved up into management, but he was a friendship boat captain. So he drove the friendship boats around EPCOT and all that. So yeah, he drove that into Hollywood. And he also is a travel agent. So he's going to give us some of the great deals that are going on for this year. And we'll have Nick on and he'll show us, what's going on and with that, and then give us some history and some little trivia he has from the parks. But he did send me 10. He sent me over tonight 10 trivia questions. Everybody in the chat is more than welcome to please put your answers in the chat, and we'll see if we can stump Debbie and Murray also. So first question I have, which Disney princess sings the song Once Upon a Dream?
Sleeping Beauty.
Murray?
Yeah, it was Aurora.
Aurora. Correct.
Sleeping Beauty's Aurora.
Sleeping Beauty. Oh,
Yeah, but that's not her name.
Her proper name. All right. At Disneyland, what is the name of the private members only club hidden in New Orleans Square?
God.
Oh, I think it's 2 letters and a number, or 2 letters and 2 numbers. I think.
I knew it, but I forgot.
Club 33.
So I knew it had some numbers in it.
Now, actually, I found one of the doors in Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom. There's a Club 33 door.
Adventureland, right?
As soon as you walk into Adventureland, right on the right-hand side, there's a button and it says 33 right on it. You push it and they come down to you. Mm-hmm. They're very well hidden. And I imagine there's more than one in the park. All right. One in every park. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, but as Lawrence says, the first rule about it, we don't talk about Club 33, so we wouldn't know.
We don't talk. We don't talk about Bruno or 33.
No, Club 33 is Bruno's club.
Yeah. All right. The next question. This is from Nicholas. In The Lion King, what does the phrase Akuta Matata mean?
No worries.
Yeah, it means no worries.
It means
No worries.
Yeah, you had to sing it then, didn't you? I can hear them cogs going round, Debbie.
Mhm.
Philosophy.
Okay, next. Which EPCOT attraction was the first Disney coaster to feature a reverse launch?
Oh, that's too easy. That's Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Yes, it is.
And that took me by surprise, that did.
Yeah, Murray, when he was here, got to ride it. He wasn't expecting the backwards launch.
No. And that I can't believe how smooth that ride is as well.
Mm-hmm. It's a comfortable ride.
Yeah,
it is so comfortable. It's not like any run-of-the-mill roller coaster where you're just like,
no,
it's so comfortable. You just sit there, and it's just, I love it.
and I found out in Tron and also in that ride, because I can't ride them because I get motion sickness. But there is a place
Mm-hmm.
when people don't feel well that they can go to. A little room that they can. It's like gliding in space. I agree, Lawrence. Definitely like gliding in space.
When I wrote it the other day, I was by myself, so I was single rider, and I got on the car I was in. I was with a family, so the son, he was either a teenager or a very young adult, was next to me, and then the mom and the dad. The dad had never ridden it before, and when they got off, he jumped out of that car and ran to a bench and put his head between his knees. I felt so bad for him. He
Mhm.
must have got really motion sick on it. I felt
That
so bad.
that would have been me, except everybody on the whole ride would have known it.
I felt so bad for him.
Oh my gosh.
I agree with Lawrence there. You do get goosebumps when you sit down and think about the first ride, your first time on rides like that. It does give you goosebumps. It's like for me as well. The Star Wars. Can't remember the name of the Star Wars. What we
Rise
went
of
on.
Resistance.
That
Rise.
right, yeah, Rise of Resistance. That was good for me as well. I enjoyed that one.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Jen likes to take pictures of me when I ride rides for the first time because I just go through the whole ride. I'm just or fireworks or whatever when I do it for the first time. And then later, Jen will send me a picture of me with my mouth wide open and my eye.
Yeah, because you're so amazed by it, you can't really take it all in.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right, so what was the first Pixar movie ever released?
Full length
Uh,
or short?
Yes. No, full-length
Full length?
Pixar movie ever released.
Toy Story?
Toy Story is correct. Debbie, you're pretty Disney-fied. Okay. Here's is an easy one. I think he was throwing softballs on some of these. What's the name of the underground tunnel system at Magic Kingdom used by cast members?
Underground tunnels.
Utilidor.
Utilidors. They are utility corridors. That's how they got the name.
And you know that's they use that name in Flight of Passage. That's what they call the corridors on the ride. There's a
Oh,
sign
really?
Utilidors. Yeah.
NYC
So
subway.
cool. Yeah.
New York subway. All right.
Then it wasn't until you explained to me, Mike, that Magic Kingdom, you're on higher grounds. You're on like a level 2.
You're on the second floor when you're walking
Yeah.
down Main Street. The first floor is the utilidors underneath.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, whereas to me, you would think that those utilidors are built underground.
Exactly. Wait, Lauren says, "Oh, wait, I might be wrong." Okay, in Frozen, how many brothers does Prince Hans have?
I don't know that one. I know it's a lot.
How many brothers Prince Hans have?
Yes.
He's the youngest of 13, so he's got 12.
12 brothers, correct. Prince Hans does have 12 brothers.
Oh, that makes sense, Lawrence.
Magic Kingdom has such a bad flooding. It's basically rainwater sitting on the roof. Yeah. Exactly. Which Disney park icon stands exactly at 189 feet?
Disney park? Any Disney park?
Which Disney park icon stands at exactly 189 feet tall?
Tower of Terror.
Murray, what's your thought?
Yeah, I think it's Tower of Terror as well.
Cinderella's Castle.
I thought that was too obvious.
Thad, the theme park giant. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, what was the answer?
Cinderella's Castle.
Oh,
The highest spire is 189 feet. The reason they have to do that, if they go, I think it's at 199 or more, or at 200, they have to put a red light up there.
well, what's Tower of Terror?
I'm not sure. We'd have to look that one up.
I thought they made that just under 200 for the same reason.
I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know. We will find out. Tower of Terror is 189.9
Or something like that. She doesn't
or
know.
something like that.
She's guessing.
Okay. What is the name of the fashion designer for the supers in The Incredible?
Edna Mode.
Correct. And this is the last one, but there is a bonus. Which land in Magic Kingdom has no bathrooms to maintain historical accuracy?
Liberty Square.
That is correct. There were no bathrooms public bathrooms in the 1700s.
So you just use the train then, don't you?
And that's why you have the River of Pooh running down the middle of the street. Did you ever notice that in Magic Kingdom, Murray?
Yeah.
You know they call that the River of Pooh.
Regular walkway, the gray,
Yeah.
bird looking.
You got brown on the side, or the dirt on the side, and going down the middle is supposedly the River of Pooh. All right, the bonus question is, what is the motto of the Walt Disney World Railroad?
I don't know that one either.
Because Nick used to drive the railroad also. Anybody in the chat know what the motto is for the Walt Disney World Railroad?
No.
We're a little behind, I know.
It's okay. You guys can answer.
So what is the motto of the railroad at Disney World?
I don't know. I don't usually ride the railroad. Railroads just aren't my thing. I don't know why.
Yeah. I remember keeping dreams on track.
Yes, it is, Murray.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Nothing can stop us now.
Nothing can stop us now. All right. So again, from me, I'll be hosting the next one. And we will have Nicholas. So expect a few laughs. And we go backwards during construction. John, that's the new motto. You're 100% right, John Corn Dog. Yes.
Lawrence, it was the only time that I rode the train at Disneyland Paris that it was said on there, and I think it was right before Stitch made an entrance.
Keeping dreams on track.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. All right, Debbie, it's your show. I'll let you take us out.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming. I will be at
Google. Hey, you cheeky.
I will be at Magic Kingdom Saturday. I'm going to try to live stream again. Hopefully my phone won't overheat. I don't know how you guys do this. I really don't.
Do you get a little notice come up, overheat protection?
And it says use the overheat protection, and I don't know what to do. It doesn't tell me what to do. It just says overheat protection.
Tap on it, and then a little pop-up will come up, apply. Then you apply it. Every time that comes up, use it.
Okay. And then just get into air conditioning or something really quick to cool down the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I keep trying. It happens at EPCOT. I don't think it's happened anywhere else but EPCOT. There's no shade at EPCOT.
Nope.
And another thing I keep trying to do at EPCOT is live stream Journey into Imagination. There's no signal in that building. I'm not ever going to try to do it again. I recorded the ride last time. It's on the channel. So if anybody wants to see Journey into Imagination, it's on here. I'm never going to try to live stream it again. There's no signal in that building. But I will be at Magic Kingdom on Saturday. Oh, yeah. John wanted me to buy the phone a Dole Whip. That was his suggestion.
Good idea, John.
What flavor?
He didn't specify.
Pineapple is the best.
And something else I've learned: Joffrey's is better than Starbucks.
I still haven't had a Joffrey's because most of them have the matcha one with the like lavender in it or whatever. I don't like flowery flavors. Flowers.
You got to get on the Skyliner and go to Caribbean Beach.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Okay, thank
And
you.
the donuts.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, and
Yeah, I
we will
haven't
be
had those either.
Magic Adventures will be live tomorrow at EPCOT.
Yep. Don't forget to tune in.
That's
Okay,
it.
guys.
All right, guys. Thank you.
That's a good idea, Lawrence. Phone case powered by Dole Whip.
Exactly. Good information. Good information.
You're never gonna let that one down, Mike. Okay, guys.
Mhm.
Thanks for coming out. We will see you next time.
Thank you, John
so
Corndog,
much,
Heart Bros,
guys.
Dopey Fan,
Thank you for everybody.
and
listening.
everybody else. Thank
Don't
you so
forget-
much.
Check us out on our live streams, and we will see you again next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
That's a wrap on another epic show.